Hello and welcome to my channel, people. Thank you so much for being here. Check it out. We are doing some Saturday stamping nails, and we have a little base put on here. It is this lacquer from BCB, and it's also what I have on my nails. So it is thermal, and it does change to a very light. You can see right here the super light violet color that it ultimately changed into. But look how beautiful that is. This came from Hello Creations. Hello Handmade, that's what it is. Hello Handmade Creation. It's on IG, and the name of it is Lady in Pebble for the month of March. So this was last month, and it just came in now. But I absolutely love it. What I love about it is that it's smooth, although it has a bunch, as you can see, a whole lot of those little shimmies in there. What do you call those? Flakies. So it has a whole lot of those flakies on there. Look at there. There's the warm color. And it's still on smooth. As a matter of fact, I don't have a top coat on my nails or on this. So the theme for this is butterflies. Here it is. So we're going to be using this Moyou stamping plate, and it is, I guess they're calling it part of the kitty, and it's number 13. So it has like some backgrounds type, really big butterfly wings, different versions of them, and it looks like a lotus flower, right? And then like a rose in the side view of a really cute butterfly, kind of like elegant, little elegance. And another two here like halves. So this one is this way, which is kind of cute. It looks more like she's got a big booty type deal. You know, her top is so small and really interesting head there. And then this one looks like you could just give her the whatchamacallit, because she doesn't have them, and they're independent there. So you could just snatch them up, even snatch hers, because it is not connected to her, you know what I mean? So you can snatch them. Alright, let me get this opened up. Antonio. Plate duty. Plate opening duty. Thank you, sir. And here's what I'm thinking. I want to put, and maybe I should bring this over here. I want to put some of this, whatchamacallit on it, chrome. And it is like a mermaid type. You know what I mean? Let's put that onto this polish. I do not have a top coat or nothing on it. Hoping it would just adhere to it, because it's kind of smooth a little bit. Thank you. And then I want to put one of these on there, and like, I'm thinking the one with the biggest may be the best one, like this maybe. And then adding like some gel to those little openings and see how that looks as a little puffy. You know what I mean? Let's see what we come up with here. I've definitely seen that done, so let's see what happens. Can we swing it? Shoulders are going up. I don't know. Here we go. Super smooth, you see? I'm gonna wipe that baby. I mean, I guess that would be so much better if I did just add like a top coat to it. So let's do that, and then you'll really be able to see that shimmer, because to me, was I even there? I don't feel. Okay, so let's just do a top coat, and then we'll add it. So you can see I just pulled this out from the lamp. It has a top coat on it, so now it's ready to try this little shimmy on it. And it's just such a gorgeous color. The transition, it just reminds me of a butterfly. It's so beautiful. Let's do that. Let's do our shimmy to get it. There we go. Oh, whoops. I'm not in frame. Look at that. Super shiny and glossy. That's just going to be wonderful for pictures, y'all. It is now, but it's so cute. Alright, so what will happen is I will top coat this. And once it's been top coated, then I'll be able to stamp it. But man, I'm completely in love, honestly, with this color all on its own. My goodness, what the... It's beautiful. Alright, so there we have some shiny babies. There's some little guy flying around. I don't even know what he is. Alright, so we're going to stamp him, right? Something here. We want to have some good amount of holes. So maybe that one, you know, this one would be good. That one could be a good one. What do y'all think? Let's try that. And see how it'll look. Hold up. So where's my thing at? Okay, so here it is. I'm ready, I promise. No, I'm not ready, but I am now. Here we go. Let's try that. Seems big enough, right? And this is... very, very pretty. Look at that. Gorgeous spots on it. Okay, but it is definitely not super huge. We'll have to pick. We're going to pick like this. Roll it from here that way. It doesn't cover the whole thing, but look how pretty that is. That is very, very pretty. Hold up. Let me grab this. I'm going to get rid of this little spot right here. There we go. And then immediately turn this color. So I'm going to grab, I mean, I really don't have much of a space there, but I didn't want those lines from that entrance to be anywhere on the nail itself. Wow, very, very pretty. So what I'm planning on doing is into those little spots, doing some gel. So it could be like puffy, right? I'm going to add the little sealant guy, let that do its thing, and then we'll do that. In the meantime, I think we're going to stamp everybody else. Let's do that. And I'm thinking maybe different stamps and not the same one. So I could have like different holes. Let's try that one. That one is very pretty. Or this one is very pretty too. Let's see if we can, look how pretty that is. Wow, gorgeous, I think. Gorgeous. Let's put it right here. Again, kind of roll from here. Over. Boom. There it is. Very, very pretty. Gorgeous. Ooh. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Okay, so we have two more that we can use. And I almost feel like this may not be wide enough. You know, they're kind of small, but maybe we can make them work. They're just tiny. Let's see what happens. Alright, and then... Okay, so we want two more, but I think I do need more, you know, bigger holes. So, let me get this one. And the knife. I love that. Yes. I'm wondering. Okay, I'm gonna redo that one too because I like the lacy better than this where it has so much black on it. You know what I mean? That's not enough of a peekaboo for me. Here we go. I need my small peekaboo. Show more, okay? Alright, here we go. So those two are gonna do the same ones. I'm gonna do one like this. Fully open, lacy. You can see more of my base, less black. Whoops, that one, you see that? Hold on. I swiped a little bit too hard. Whoops, this may not even work, guys. But it did. Lucky. I'm gonna put it here. Let's see. It's bigger than the pinky, but we could try to make it work. There we go. Good deal. Hang on, let's fix this. See if I can kind of finish lines. There we go. Alright. One more, baby. Let's do it. Okay, so here's the deal. Everybody's been stamped, right, with one of these images here. And now, I did put the little sealer on it, just so I don't have any type of smearing. And now, what I'm gonna do is add a matte top coat, so that way, it'll be matte, and the part that is not going to have the rhinestone glue on it will not be shiny. So that's what it is for that contrast thing. You know, I love a good contrast. So I'm going to be using this one, number 3. And what's going to happen is I'm going to use this just to kind of dab into those spaces and make those spaces puffy. And the other part will stay flat. Specifically the black part in most of them, except for the thumb, right? Due to the size. Those will be flat and also matte, which I'm using this Connie matte coat here. It's gel, so we'll have it cure. And then is when the fun will begin, or rather the scary, right? A little scary. Let's see what happens, okay? Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Hoping it looks cute and not weak. Alright, when I come back, everybody will be matte. Wow, and look how that comes out of the curing lamp, because it has the other color on it. And it's just gonna be so beautiful having that contrast as well. Nice. Go on, Miss Pebble. Alright, so now everybody is matte, looking beautiful too. Gorgeous. This is something too you could chrome, you know, do whatever you want. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna do it from here because I don't want to mess it up, honestly. I don't trust myself to squeeze it directly onto the nail and do it good. This is not necessarily a precision point anyway. So we're just gonna go right from here. Dip in here. I'm gonna try to let me get also this so that I can kind of cure and freeze things before I put them in for the final cure. So like right here, a little thick baby, so I'm trying to dislodge it little by little. Here you go. There you go. There it is. Whoops. That's a hair right there. Hold up, dude. Get off me. Is it though? I don't even know. It just feels like gel. But you see, it stays right in that spot where I want it to. But it will settle. So before it settles, I'm just going to do this for a couple of seconds to kind of lock it in. Alright, and then I'm going to do another one. Here we go. I need that, of course, a little thicker. I want these babies to be a little juicy. There it is. And I don't want them to touch, you know. Like that. There you go. And then another. Boom. Maybe 10 seconds. I'm loving it so far, though. I can tell it's going to be so cute. Alright, though, in my mind anyway, right? Alright, let me be quiet and do it. Ah! I'm getting excited. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Cool. And if I wanted more height, I could also make that happen by doing it again, basically. But we'll see. Ah! Oh, man, listen. I'm so freaking excited. Oh, man, I can't even with myself right now. I can't. Oh, yay. I was nervous. I was like, man, can I pull that crap off? Yo. Am I patient enough? You know? Because I'm not that patient, guys. Really not. There we go. See, this is why the thickness of this micar is on point precision. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and clear that a little. Heck yeah, baby. There we go, lady. Look how cute. Of course, I'm curing it so it's turning white. You know what I mean? With the heat or whatever. So, we want this towards the tip. So, I'm going to need to make them smaller here. A moment of silence and prayer. Spread it. I'm getting too flippin' excited. I can't. I'm too excited. Oh, Ilya. That is, there's a in French. I just like the sound, guys. That's all. It's not real. Oh, listen. I love you. Let's be friends. So, we're gonna keep going. Doing all these little tiny ones. I'm nervous as hell. Here we go. It's basically gonna take a lot of patience on my end. Doing one by one, just like this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cure it for 60 seconds under the big lamp. I love it though. Look at that. Love it. And I have all those to do. Praise be. Okay, so there it is. That guy. I'm starting this one. Nice. This guy's done. Let's go ahead though and try what I was thinking is to go ahead and top those, the little sticky layer from the gel, also with this, like a double whammy type situation. Let's see. Nice. That's so nice. Cute. And then the matte part should not really be affected by this. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Nice. Alright, so here's the deal. In order for me to avoid the matte part getting it, because this has to have a top coat, I'm basically going to have to individually top coat it to make that happen. Hold up. I'm going to use a little spongy though to remove the excess right quick. This little sponge, just to get rid of any excess of that and only have it on the sticky right there. Boom. Now, to top it, I need a no wipe type of top coat, and I will also need a little tiny guy like this, and turn this guy around a little bit, and I'm gonna try to, well, I'm gonna get it directly from here. I'll just get it directly from the bottle. I won't need a whole bunch. It's just to go over every single one of these little guys. Like that. You know, nothing major. Not a big deal, right? Nothing too huge. There we go. I also only want it to be on here, and right here you see it kind of smeared together, so I'm gonna want to separate that, which brings me to maybe I should be curing just like I did with the other, cure it in between applications. Hold up. Man, I'm about to wipe this and start over because it got too smeared all over the place. Yeah. You see that? That's a crazy big mess. Hold up. I mean, I guess you can see it, but I can't. I can see it. There's something going on right here. Hold up. Hang on, let me get rid of it. It's because those guys blended. They did some blending. Alright, hold up. Oh, wait. I don't want that. Nana, no. You want this. There we go. Okay, so there it is. It just came out. I'm going to wipe it with alcohol. There it is. Our little bulbs there. Have that little extra shine to it. Yeah, baby. I have to say, I like it. I like it a lot. Yes. Alright, let me finish the rest of them and then we can live a life. Hola, I'm here. And my name is Isabel. Okay, check me out. I'm all pretty and purple and stuff. What is it about nails that make us want to be like, in your face? Yeah, look at my nails. Like, okay. Okay, so check it out. This is Isabella. And now, when we warm her up, let's look at what happens to her. Here's my cup. Boom. Warm water. She comes through. Bam! Roxanne, Roxanne. I want to be your man. Look how cute and beautiful it is. Also, in the other color that it transforms into. Look how pretty that is. I am completely obsessed. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I love purple. I love it. It also has like a transitioning color. So it'll slowly start, changing or whatever. And then I fall in love again. Then I'm like, oh, that's a triple threat. I love it. Look at it. Boom. Let's give it a few seconds there. Oh, yeah, buddy. Slowly changing. It's so pretty. Me liking. Alright, there it is, guys. Thank you so much for joining me and making the little butterfly poofy. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. I hope you guys have a good weekend. See you later. And remember to spread that love everywhere you go, especially with yourself. So important to do that. Spread it with yourself 1000% every day, all day, baby. Adios. Peace. Au revoir.